What'd he do?
Go guys, come on. Go.
They're deferring us from our purpose.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see it, but no?
No, not at all.
I think it was fake. It looked light, but it's hard to.
Yeah, I saw him pulling it out of his bag a little bit though.
He was pointing it out.
Oh.
What happened?
Yeah. That's not cool. What do you do with that?
Who
peace. They don't get no peace. They don't get no peace.
Don't shoot! 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 Who do they serve? Who do they protect? 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 Who do they serve? Who do they serve? go. So we'll need like an area clear so we can see these things. Andy Lopez, October 22nd, 2013, killed by Deputy Sheriff Eric Galehouse of Santa Rosa.
Representing Anaheim, I have David Ryan, Joe Whitehouse, Justin Hurdle, and Joey Acevedo, all killed by Anaheim Police in Orange County.
Brian Bombella, July 19th of 2000, by Monterey County Sheriff Matt Davis. County Taylor name, let's respond to justice. Justice!
Justice for Andy!
Charles Burns killed.
Justice for Andy! Justice for Andy! Justice for Anaheim, period! Justice for Andy!
Shot in the chest with his hands raised to surrender. And I'm just here for justice.
Was killed in front of my daughter and my son and my son in California. 5 officers and 1 unarmed man with that gas price. Tell me how that's right. Tell me how you justify that Kamala Harris. Justice Winter! My fiance, Kevin McCaution, was murdered on January 24th, 2014, in my driveway, 3 feet away from me, after I called 911 to help him. Justice!
My sister, Yanira, she was murdered by San Mateo Police Department in Half Moon Bay after I called for help, 911. And I'm not only here for my sister, but I'm here for all of those kids who are mentally disabled. Yes. We need justice. And I'm also here representing Alex Nieto from San Francisco, who was murdered by San Francisco Police Department. Justice for Alex Nieto. Justice for Yanira Serrano.
Justice!
For Alex Yanira!
I'm here representing Tommy McLean. I'm not a family member, but they asked me to represent him. He was murdered September 17th this year after coming home from celebrating his cousin's birthday. He had just posted a Facebook post describing what a good night he had when cops in the area looking for somebody else approached him and murdered him in front of his family. Tommy McLean, justice for Tommy.
Justice for Tommy!
Hello, my name is Christine. On August 18th, 2014, my brother was shot 3 times in the chest by an officer, Darrell Moore, in Woodland Police Department. Justice for all.
Justice!
This is for Oscar Grant, who was murdered in public by Park Police. It's Time to put killer police in jail.
Will always be Oscar Grant.
We are Oscar Grant.
Okay, Mario Romero was killed by Vallejo PD, and Paul Quintanar was killed by Tustin PD. Justice.
Michael Leonida was killed October 22nd, 2011 by Downey PD. He was unarmed. Stephen Boers was also killed by Downey PD 6 months prior, right across the street from where Michael was shot dead. He was killed with an AR-15 or AR-5 machine gun, shot in his back.
Michael was killed with an MP5 submachine gun. He was a mistaken identity. Justice!
Yeah, Jesse Hamilton was killed by the Santa Rosa Police Department January 2nd, 2008. Shot 4 times, then tased multiple times just to get him in handcuffs. And now I gotta ask you a question. What is it about 3 grown-ass motherfucking men that can't get one dude in handcuffs without tasing his ass?
Justice!
We're also representing Ronald Adual, murdered by San Jose Police Department.
Justice!
Justice!
Jesse Hamilton is my son.
Justice!
I'm representing Omar Abrigo. I don't know Omar, but he is my brother, and he's your brother too.
I'm representing Anthony Skeeton. He was murdered in custody by the Placer County Jail.
I'm from Stockton, California. I don't know these 2 people, but I do know that James Rivera was shot over 10 times. Misty Singh was in a car that police fired over 600 rounds into the car, and 10 of them killing her. She was an innocent bystander.
Justice!
I'm here and representing my brother, Mark Anthony Scott. He was an inmate at Sacramento County Jail, and he took sick early in the morning. He begged the so-called deputies who were sworn in to protect and serve for help. He needed to see a nurse. They refused that honor, and he ended up dying 8 hours later over Mallory-Weiss syndrome, which is something that people never really die from because the vomiting can be treated. And I'm here for justice for Mark Anthony Scott, and I ask that Kamala Harris and the rest of our lawmakers in Congress and President Barack Obama do something about these murderous men that are licensed to kill.
My name is David Witt. I'm here on behalf of everybody in Ferguson and in Missouri that stood up in the wake of Mike Brown's murder. And this coffin here is to show a symbolic meaning that, you know, that we're here as well, you know, and we're going to lay this coffin right next to all these other ones right in front of the Justice Department out here. Because we sending a signal to all these Justice Departments, all these police departments all over the United States. That man, enough is enough. And we ain't sitting down no more. We're gonna keep our eyes on you. We're gonna make sure that y'all held accountable for everything y'all do. We're not leaving it in y'all hands no more. We're not leaving it into the hands of the politicians that make laws to protect y'all. That's right. But we're gonna be out here until justice. That's right.
Justice for Mike Brown!
Justice!
Justice for Mike Brown! Justice for Mike Brown!
All your vaccines anymore is fascism.
We're putting this down for Kelly Thomas, a homeless and disabled human being who was murdered by Fullerton Police Department.
Justice!
This one is on the behalf of Javier Arrazola. I really didn't know him very well. I don't know what happened. But this is out for the officers who are out here today. It's your job to stop this from happening. It's your job to be able to help your officers not kill. This is a democracy. This isn't fascism. This isn't Germany. This isn't Italy. This isn't anywhere. This is the United States of America. This is California. I was born here. I don't know how. Act like it. We are free. We are not going to allow this to continue. We've allowed this to continue for too long. We will not allow this fascism to continue. Miss Harris, you can hear us. Don't be stupid. Get out here and help us. Stand up for these people. You officers know it, and you have a cold, and blank face because you don't care, because behind that badge is cowardice. And I don't know how the hell that this can be acceptable. I wanted to be an officer, but now I no longer wanted to be an officer because I will not kill someone just because I feel like my life was in danger when I know that's bull.
This for on behalf of Cesar Ray Cruz, murdered by Anaheim PD. Rest in peace. Justice. And also for my son, Corporal Alan Devalina II. Came here, he served this country, came back, and was murdered by Palm Springs Police Department. Chad Nordman, Mike Heron. Cowards. Stop murder behind the badge. Convict killer cops. Justice.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen here of the police here, I'm a former police officer. You guys see what's happened here now? Okay, this killing has gotten out of control. We have people here now from Ferguson. Kamala Harris, you need to listen. You guys that go by the code of silence, this needs to stop. That's right. Okay? You know, we have the technology now. This is the year 2014. Those of you that are back there know that there's a lot of racism that's going on with the departments. Okay? We cannot any longer hide behind the badge because we're going to get caught. Think about Rampart. Think about the current LASD sheriff scandal where 21 deputies were arrested for framing. There was nobody good from bottom to top, all because of the so-called chain of command. The chain of command does not work, especially when it's bad at the top. And then we sell out these poor cops, some of them that are suffering from PTSD, some of them are coming back from the war. We're putting them here on our streets. They're killers. All right? I don't hate you guys. These guys don't hate you either. They hate the brutality. Thank you. I'm here for Jose de la Trinidad. This guy was a family man, has a beautiful wife who loves him to this very day with the children. Not a day goes by where, you know, these families don't think about these loved ones. It could be you guys too, okay? You know, we don't need to start a revolution here that kills people. But we're on the verge of genocide. People are tired of this.
That's right!
You know, one time when I was a kid, I respect officers. They had a tough job. Now they got an easy job. The game is pull a trigger and kill our kids. How are we going to put a stop to this? I want to put a stop to this. I think if I kill somebody, I'll be locked up in jail right now. Because I got no badge, don't give me right to kill somebody. Because you got a badge, don't give you right to kill somebody. Let's get America back the right way. Let's go talk to our kids and talk to people on the street and know people. They'll go out and put guns on people and shoot people for no reason. Just face reality. This is America. You guys got kids like I got kids. I lost my kid. I ain't too happy. I'm very angry. If you lost your kid the way I lost my kid, you'd be very angry. I want Governor Brown, everybody to understand one thing. We ain't animals. We are human beings. Just put a stop to this shooting. Shooting is uncalled for. You guys want to take our guns? Ain't no different taking you guys' guns. Because you know what? Guns don't kill. People behind the guns kill. Just face reality in America. The gun don't kill. People with the trigger does. The people who got the gun in the side of the pocket, on the back of the pocket, on the side of the holster. That's what kills, not the gun. Come on, let's move forward in life and stop this killing. Because you know what? I think long killers lost kids like I lost my son with 10 shots and put a K down on him. That is a straight murder. Just put a stop to it. I think your police department is very trained to stop people with taser, K9 dog, and you guys got Catan. You guys are trained by my tax money. I work 5 days a week. I do everything to keep you guys on the streets. Now, you know what? Why when you're on the street, you don't kill our children? I like the explanation of that one. Because every day I wake up, I know who shot my kid. They won't tell me. 2 punks shot my kid, won't come tell me and face me like a man. But they took my son out. If someone took your son out, they fall feeling the way I feel, angry right now. They put a stop to the shooting. And Jerry Brown, You need to be voted out because you want to sign the paper to say dangerous. Nobody ain't dangerous. We all in the dangerous life. We weren't getting shot, not your cops. You gotta give them open fire on our people. And you know what? We fed up with it. Jerry Brown put a stop to it. And Barbara, you didn't put a stop to it.
All right, if you have a coffin or tombstone, please step up so we can just hurry up and get this done.
This one's for Brandon Jimenez, murdered by Woodland PD. This one is Martine Angel Hernandez, killed by Anaheim PD. And Nathaniel Eastland, who was murdered in custody by Sac Sheriff. He also laid and suffered and asked for help, and they ignored him and allowed him to die on the floor of his jail cell. We want justice. Justice!
Justice!
Representing Rita Elias, murdered by Stanislaus Sheriff. Justice!
Carlos Olivia, he was killed by Los Angeles County Sheriffs. He was riding his skateboard home.
Manuel Diaz, murdered by Anaheim PD. And I'm also here from Pacifica, California, representing Errol Chang, who was shot by Daly City SWAT team and murdered by the Pacifica Police.
Justice!
Anybody else have one?
Alan Bluford, murdered by Oakland Police Department.
Justice! I have Luther Brown, who was murdered by Stockton PD. Justice! And I'm also here because my cousin, Ernest Duenas Jr., was murdered in cold blood by John Moody of the Manteca PD. He was shot at 14 times and he was hit 11 in his back, his face, and his chest. Kamala Harris sent my family a letter that was like computer generated. Said she didn't give a shit. So we lay our dead at her doorstep and we pray that God has mercy on her.
Justice!
And ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, Officer Graham's mother is going to say a few words before she comes to speak today. I am Officer Graham. I am Officer Graham. I am Officer Graham. I am Alan Rupert. I am Michael Graham. I am Lorena Diaz. Injustices that occur, by saying that the police should be held accountable for their actions. There should be random drug testing. That's right. There should be police accountability, jail time. And only you and I can stand up and get laws enforced to make those things happen by coming together and standing and making petitions and bringing them before the board. But we can stand today and say we're not going to take it anymore. We can stand today and voice our opinion and say that the officers who killed our loved ones should be held accountable. They should go to jail. They should get the death penalty. And only you and I can make that difference by standing here on today and fighting and coming together as one and uniting. Thank you.
We're going to head over to the jail now because there's a lot of prisoners in there, probably a lot of them wrong. Those who are suffering, might be some who are sick, and we need to continue to put the pressure on our sheriff's department to take care of people in their custody or don't put them in jail.
No, I was going to say we're going to the jail. Obviously the jail's not backwards, is it? Hopefully it's not backwards.
Come on, guys, let's go.
We don't get no justice. They don't get no peace. They don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no
Every day the same old thing. Every day the same old thing.
Every day is the same old thing.
Oi, oi, bang, bang.
Every day is the same old thing.
Who do they protect?
Who do they serve?
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 How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
How are you protecting us?
If you're killing us.
Whose street?
Our street.
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 When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
What do?
Stand up like that.
When Black youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
When brown youth is under attack, what do?
Stand up like that.
Whose street?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
who's due time in prison so that this state can continue to make money and profit off of private prisons. We stand in solidarity with the people behind the walls and their families in demanding an end to this.
My son was beat up September 5th. He's only 15 by a bunch of police on Power End Road when my husband was taken into jail for something he didn't do because the white supremacists burned down my house. So they accused my husband of killing that guy, and he didn't do it. We were gone. And they beat up my son, dragged him down 3 flights of stairs on September 5th of this year. So I come in here and I get treated like crap all the time. They don't even want my daughter to go in there. So I really, this is touching. Like, for real, you guys are really here for. I just want my husband to come home.
Mark Scott family. My brother Mark Anthony Scott was incarcerated in this death chamber in January of 2012. He took sick early in the morning and begged Sacramento County Sheriff's deputies for help. He begged them. He only wanted to see a nurse. He was only vomiting. It started early in the morning. He begged these officers for help. They did not seek his honor a petition for help from a nurse. He was vomiting for over 8 hours. He tore 2 large tears in his esophagus, which triggered very, 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 very large amounts of blood, as you can see by the pictures. Scott Jones, who I voted for, said that his staff did nothing wrong. My brother is dead because your staff did nothing. He begged you for help, and you guys did nothing. And you stand there. No one has been reprimanded, not even a suspension. James Tidwell, Deputy James Tidwell, argued with my brother. It was caught on video. They said they accidentally deleted the tape. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with this system. We voted for these politicians. We voted for Sheriff Scott Jones, and they sit behind their desks making money off of our taxpayer dollars, and they're killing our people. We need to put a stop to this. This should not be a genocide. They are paid to protect and serve even these men and women that are behind these bars. Right. These men and women are not animals. That's right. No, this isn't the Four Seasons, but this shouldn't be treated like a Hitler's concentration camp either. Right. These people have rights. And I thank God for each and every single one of you. And you, Christina, I love you to death. She's worked so hard. She's dedicated so many hours of her time that she didn't have to do to help stand up for our families. And I thank all of you for coming out here. Not just for Mark Scott, for Ernest and anybody else that lost loved ones. Sheriff Scott Jones, may God have mercy on your soul. Kamala Harris, may God have mercy on your soul. This was an innocent life taken. He served his time. Yeah, he committed crimes. But you guys make goddamn sure that he paid for it. Because every time you pulled him over, you rest assured he was arrested. Now, he was in your care. He was at your mercy. And you refused to give him help. He begged you. And you let him die in there like an animal. People go to jail for brutalizing animals. And you have cops in there that are killing our people, and you're doing nothing about it. It needs to fucking stop right now.
That's right.
We can no longer bury our people, and you expect us to sit back and do nothing. It has to stop, and it stops today.
Amen. That's right.
I just want to bear witness that I had a loved one who was in Sacramento County Jail when Mark Scott died. That he called me on the phone and told me that a man was begging for his life and the police would not do anything about it. That in the morning the police went and there was blood all over and that Mark Scott was dead. That the officer told the inmates that that's what happens because they always want to cry blood. The
Sacramento County Sheriff then had inmates go into the cells with no protection, no gloves, just mop and some rags and a bucket. No bleach, just water. Have them mop up the blood of Mark Scott and put another inmate in there within an hour. This is the system we're dealing with. They do not care about our people. They do not care about our lives, and we are not going to stand for it.
Amen.
We want justice for Mark Scott and all people who are incarcerated.
Baby.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No killer!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No killer!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No killer!
Police! Amen. Disrespect the badge in which they should go to school for. Damn criminals themselves.
Better go with the bad when we got people coming in the county jail, prison. I hate to say this. I don't want to talk about bad. But what's not bad? Our children.
They already know that.
One move the drugs in the jail. You can't put the drugs in. You can't put the cell phones in the jail. When you go to jail, you say crime. You pay for it. You got no TV. You got no cell phone. You got no drugs. Our police department put drugs in there. They put phones in there. They put all legal stuff in the jail. Exactly. The jury's putting on the soul of our life. We need to investigate this all in jail. All these prison jails, you all investigate to make the cops. All these psychiatrists.
You've been in there and threw up acid from the water that these people
and see psychiatrists and mind that. My children jail. I got no sons. They already killed my son. But next children might be killed by one of them.
And they think they represent justice.
We need to stop this. We need justice. We don't even get justice.
My God, have mercy on them devils' souls.
And these prisons, and these cops. And these cops, you got good cops. But you got a lot of bad cops.
Yes, you do. And the bad ones need to be put in shackles.
And good cops.
And handcuffs.
Good cops should arrest the bad cops.
Trick of them crooked, dirty
Because
sons
you
of
know
God.
what? That's what we're here for. Protect the soil. No, we ain't here to protect the soil. We're here to give a group of children, drugs, phones, and TV. And no, it's all about money. Ain't about who we be. It's about money. Money's all about jail. Jail is money. Prison's money. The money is black people. Jail ain't run by America. They're run by our people. Corporation, we need to investigate these jails and prisons. Get these drugs out, these guns out, these phones out, TV out, and make the country right. Do the right thing. For justice. Get justice, everybody.
You know, I want to bring up the point right now. When he's talking about cops bringing in drugs and bringing in cell phones, we know that that's the case. But yet they want to blame our families all the time. And I want to make you guys aware of something. That project I'm working on. That the California Department of Corrections is trying to put in scanners into the prisons. So that when the families go in, if any amount of any drugs, including marijuana, is detected on their clothing through the scanner, they will be strip searched. If they do not comply to a strip search, they will have their visits permanently taken away from them. They need to put scanners on the police entering into these jails and prisons. They are the ones bringing in the contraband. They are the ones with the drugs. They are the ones with the porn. They are the ones with the cell phones. They are the ones with the cigarettes. The very thing bringing it in, corrupt-ass police are bringing it in. Corrupt-ass correctional officers are bringing it in. It ain't us, it's them. The day that I consent to going through a fucking scanner is the day that these pigs go through a scanner. That's the day. Until that happens, my friends, we ain't gonna put up with this
Yet I was subjected to handcuffs for over 8 hours before I was put into a jail cell and then left in there for another 8 before they cited me out. The man who killed my cousin never even felt that. So just remember that they want us to be paid the ultimate responsibility for every single action we do, but yet they don't want to even hear about the fact that they are living under the same laws.
They break the law and wish that they may.
Spectator people, spectator heard us.
Good morning. I was just at Section 8 across the street and I heard the protest. That's why I'm here.
Amen.
My son was brutally killed by Eureka police. And nobody ever went up against Eureka police. Nobody. We did, and we won. That's not the case. My problem now is that he got killed because he was homeless living in a shelter because of his behavior, and now I'm homeless. So I'm still Martin Cotton. Martin Cotton. Thank you.
If you have a family member,
The baby. Don't let
all the kids love me. David wants to say something.
I just want to say to all the police standing out here right now that understand my voice, just know that you guys have been warned, okay? Now all this bullshit y'all doing, all this siding with these murderers, y'all keep on doing that, but all of y'all been put on notice. Because we the people are standing up, we getting cameras, and we got a nation, we got a national movement right now to put cameras in every civilian's hand, on every street, on every corner. Y'all got y'all cameras, we gonna have our cameras on y'all. Our narrative will be better, you know why? Because we got a bird's eye view, we gonna watch what y'all doing. And we gonna document what y'all doing. Just like the National Lawyers Guild, we gonna do it just like them, okay? So when it come down to it, we gonna have our evidence against you, okay? And we getting tired of this, and y'all cops that say y'all good cops, bullshit! Because if y'all was good, if any of y'all was good, y'all would have exposed the corrupt, that daggone bosses that y'all work for. Y'all would expose those daggone politicians that's protecting y'all. We already know y'all the protectors are those that seek to do injustice against us. Make no mistake about it. We know who y'all protecting. We know why y'all out here right now. It ain't got shit to do with the people. Nothing. So make no mistake about it. You've been put on notice, okay? And this is the end.
That's right.
From California to Ferguson, what do we want? Justice. From California to Ferguson, what do we want?
Justice.
From California to Ferguson, what do we want?
Justice.
From California to Ferguson, what do we want?
Justice.
From California to Ferguson, what do we want?
Justice.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No killer.
Police.
No racist.
Police.
No killer.
Police.
No corrupt.
Police.
No killer.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Remember that until the day you leave this earth, all the ones that disrespect the flag.
You know, I find ironic the slogan for the Sacramento Sheriff's Department is service with concern. Now, I think that's a freaking fallacy, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, then. Why is it service with concern? They ain't concerned about us. They're concerned about how many people they can beat the shit out of. Thank you.
And their paycheck.
No justice.
No peace.
No killer.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No killer.
Police.
If we don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if we don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if we don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
Oh, one second. First of all, you guys, if you don't know Fred Gonzalez, who's part of the founder of Sleep Kills, he has been a great supporter of my family, and he's from the Sacramento community, and he wants to speak about the prison situation.
Well, I was kind of scared to get on the mic because I got a bunch of riled up people. We got these officers and shit. Since we're in front of this county jail, I have to acknowledge the fact
that they like to call us gang members. And there's a lot of so-called gang members watching us right now, wondering what the hell we're doing. So what we want to do is we want to look at y'all and call you guys gang members. Because when I walk around with a certain color on in a uniform, with a certain amount of individuals, I'm looked at too as a threat. I've never shot anybody. I've never beat nobody up over a gang in my life. Maybe I committed crimes, but they had nothing to do with gangs. I've never done anything violent, but I've had to live with the repercussions of making bad decisions when I was younger. But as I watch myself, I have friends, family. We all have friends and family who are subjected to this bullshit system. And you guys stand and you guys promote a system, but you say not all cops are bad. Well, if not all cops are bad, take off that uniform because you look like the bad cop when you got that uniform on. I know you guys are. I know you guys got families and kids to support, wives and stuff, but at the same time, man, when is enough enough? I've not had anybody killed, and I hope I never do. I'm trying to make this place a better world, so she don't have to go through this shit. I don't want my daughter to be subjected to you guys. I'm scared of you guys for no reason. I'm not even doing anything wrong, and I'm scared. And I just want to applaud everybody for coming out here. And when there's somebody that you heard was killed by the police on the news, and they like to classify him as a gang member and as a violent, I want you to go ahead and challenge that fact. Because that's the first thing they want to do. They want to demonize us. How many have they tried to demonize?
Already, baby.
Look what Ferguson said. Ferguson said that was a member of our community. All right, forever Ferguson. Let's do it in Sacramento, in California, and the rest of the world.
Amen.
Whose street? Our street. 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 No justice. No peace. No killer. No peace. No justice. No peace. No killer. No peace. No justice. No peace. No killer. Police. No justice. No peace. No killer. Police. No justice. No peace. No killer. Police. If we don't get no justice, we don't get no peace. If we don't
Hey guys, my phone's gonna die pretty soon,
if we don't get no justice,
and I forgot my battery pack in my car.
if we don't get no justice,
So if we cut out, that'll probably be it for today until I get back to the Fresno demonstration.
who do they serve? Who do they protect? 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 Who do they serve? How are you protecting us? You're killing us. 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 Hey, hey! Ho, ho! This racist system got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! This racist system got to go! Hey! Ho, ho!
Got all these unmarked cars following us here.
No, you want the bigger one, because the bigger one goes faster. No. Hey, we supposed to when you're like the process super tight punch, you know? Oh, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Well, I'm watching. What's up?
We got Homeland Security over there. These horses. 4 black unmarked cars following the march. 5. You guys on bikes everywhere.
Oh, there you go again. Coming on the street. I'm gonna come back and make sure you pick that shit up.
It's littering.
It's littering.
Yeah.
If I pull down my pants right now and decide to take a shit, I'm going to jail. I mean, right or wrong.
If you brought a horse on the street, you'd be in jail.
If I got a horse on the street, I'd be in jail.
If you rode your bike in the street, you'd
killed my dog. They killed my dogs too. They killed my dogs too. They killed my dogs. Trying to kill my dogs.
Our streets! 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 Our streets!
Shit!